Hi ClassX friends, welcome to the First Elitium Day of 2024. Today is February 23rd of 2024 and we are in Firenze. This is Tuscany for you, and please see that we present directly from a virtual set. Today I'm going to show you virtual set and augmented reality right here where I stand, and this will be a one shot. So, we have been talking about the bloom effect last time that we seen each other in Elitium Day. Now I would like to show you some more things. First of all, please note the camera switch that we can make between our first and second camera. We have in this setup two cameras, which are Sony BRC H800 and this Canon TRN 500, which has a quite nice and quick camera movement. So another thing that I would like to show you today is the transmission effect that we can add to the GLTF models. So this is a famous statue of Florence, the David of Michelangelo, and we have converted him into a glass statue. Please note not only that it is transparent, but it also has a certain thickness so that it distorts directly the video input behind him, which is my auxiliary video input, and so it gives really the impression of being a 3D object. One more thing that I can do, and which we are presenting today, is the koala tracker used as a talent tracker. So I have Dario, who's my operator today, who can actually rotate the statue of David directly with the rotation by rotating the koala tracker. So this is possible either as a talent tracking, or if I want to, I can use the koala tracker on top of a camera on a tripod and use this and track the camera movements in pan, tilt and zoom with a zoom encoder. Okay, so let's go to the next asset. Let's go to the augmented reality. Okay, here we are, and please see, here I do a sports presentation. So these are GLTF objects, while the player is actually a PNG object put in and presented with a real shadow and also a dynamic shadow, and also with the reflection underneath. Okay, let's switch cameras. So this is the Sony camera, this is the Canon camera. So I can have realistically positioned GLTF object, 3D objects in my environment, and I can switch cameras without problem, so that the point of view of the two cameras will switch the point of view of my virtual camera, and so the augmented reality objects will stay in their place while we pan, zoom, and also switch cameras. So with the close-ups, we see actually the quality also of these objects that we have added. Okay, so let's go on to the next set. We are again in a virtual environment. So here we do elections, because quite soon we will have election days here in Europe. So in June we will have elections, and so it is mostly important to have the opportunity to show elections in a great way. One of the great ways is augmented reality or in a virtual set. Here we have our candidates. We have these objects on which the photo of the candidate and the percentage of the vote, the logo of the party, the names are all externally data linked. So I have an XLS sheet where I can link this object to external data. So thanks to the switching of the external data, I can switch directly the data that I show in these objects. Objects that we can change the data from is elections. So my 3D object, my 3D text object, I can change it as I want directly from the LiveWord XR user interface. Okay, so far for elections and for data control. So let's go to another augmented reality template, which is again soccer. So quite similar to what we have seen before, only these are again showing some of the possibilities of our render engine, because our render engine can do the photorealistic rendering of GLTF objects. Remember that we are PBR, that we can set the IBL, the environmental lighting, we can set reflection, we can set shadows, and we can connect all these data to external data sources, which is absolutely great when we have to show different data. We don't need to pre-render anything. And above all, please note how objects stay glued to their place while also we are zooming and panning and switching cameras. Okay, so every video input is converging into one Elitium machine. We're doing all this in one machine. Okay, so next template, we're now in a another environment. So this is a lunar environment. Okay, so in this case, I have chosen this model with some floating rocks just above me. Okay, that you can appreciate if you look at them with a Canon camera. Okay, these floating rocks have procedural materials. The substances are Adobe substances that you can directly download or buy from the Adobe website, and you can apply them to the different parts of your virtual set. In this case, I have applied some golden and silver substances on the rock. So I have, in one case, I have a protruding golden material, and the other one is a carved silvery material. Okay, like it has like craters in it, and it's all a procedural material that I can apply on different parts of my GLTF object. Okay, so I think that we're ready for the last template to look from the Sony camera, right? Okay, but I thought like I've got guests. It's getting a little bit crowded in here. I've got guests, and then I also have my little robots here. Hi, little robot. How do you feel today? Okay. He doesn't feel so well today. I think he's just passed out. Okay, no problems. I have my virtual interview just here right next to me. And you know what? Okay, they agree. And I also agree that this is a great way to use augmented reality, because I can do a virtual interviews. If I have a video with a green background coming in, I can use that as a virtual interview. Actually, these two guys are a streaming YouTube video that we have just placed there as an object. So that's all, folks, for today. Many, many thanks for watching, and see you at the next Elitium Day.